Now we have going to do lovely spiced lamb cutlets, char grilled with a ratatouille and feta cheese. So you have a rack of lamb, or you can buy lamb cutlets, of course. I'm going to show you how to do this. I have some tomatoes, feta cheese, aubergine, rosemary and thyme, red pepper, courgette, shallot, garlic, olive oil, tomato paste, and I have a lovely little blend, Moroccan spice blend there. So we cut the aubergine, we top and tail it. Straight down. Use a big knife for this, you'll find much easier. Leave the skin on, the skin makes a great colour, because this is a ratatouille. Not too big. We're going to be making sure when you're cutting all this, they're all kind of same size. So they'll cook at the same time. So we just cut that. So that's that done. And cling film this bowl, but you don't want the aubergine to lose colour. Same with the courgette. Courgettes, I think are beautiful. Vegetable, red pepper, good sharp knife for this. Into the bowl. It's a really colourful dish actually. Cherry tomatoes, just cut them in half. So our garlic, we'll peel our garlic. So you see that now, I'm going to slice this. Nice thin slices. So now we have the shallot. Make the ratatouille part now. And then later, it's reheated. So you only have cook the lamb. Lamb, it's a rack of lamb. You want lamb cutlets. Now, you could do is leave the lamb like this as a rack, roast as a rack, and use ratatouille. Same dish really, just roasting it. We're going to do char grill it though. So now, some people like the fat left on the back. I do. A lot of people don't actually. So I'm going to pull the lap. We call it the lap of the lamb. It comes off in one go, like so. See that? You could redo if you really want something different. Little lamb mince or beef mince or sausage meat, okay? With some herbs and a little lemon maybe. Little ball in there. Or here, should I say, here. And just roll it. Roll it tight. You could tie it, string, and roast it in the oven really slowly. And really different, and then let it go cold, slice it, wait a little snack. Okay? So just cut, this is called French trim by the way. And French trimmed of course is when you have the bones cleaned down to here. All that's taken off. So you have the lamb cutlets. Just straight down. You're cutting it from a rack, just follow the bone. Now how's that? Nice lamb cutlets. Now, always a bit I love when I'm doing any recipe is I have all the ingredients ready and I start cooking. And I'll keep saying this, when you have the ingredients ready, it's much easier to do your dish. So a little olive oil in here, nice size sauce pot. We do a nice medium heat here. And I'm going to start with the shallot and garlic with the red peppers. I'm going to start with the red peppers, shallot and garlic because they take the longest. They are the hardest veg there. Stir it around. You keep seeing this throughout the app when you're sauteing foods. Keep moving it around. Don't just throw it in there and leave it. Go nice and low here now. It's quite low. Might go a little lower. That's it. If you feel these a little bit more olive oil, throw some more in. A little bit dry looking, so a little bit more, not much. The cherry tomatoes, I'll throw those in there. You can also use ordinary plum tomatoes or ordinary tomatoes, beef tomatoes, or tin tomatoes, no problem whatsoever. Little sea salt, little pepper. As I was saying, when you're seasoning, try and get the seasoning in early into your dish. It will blend the flavours really well. I want the tomatoes to burst, you know, soften up. I want the pepper to be soft, the onion to be soft, or shallot, before I add anything else. This is your base of the dish. If you want a little spicy ratatouille, put a little chilli in there. Now we put the courgette in. Little tomato paste, or tomato puree. About a teaspoon, maybe a bit more if you want to know. It's not that important, but not too much. You put too much tomato puree in a sauce, that's what you'll taste, is that kind of tomato paste. That's what you'll get. You get a very strong tomato flavour. Or really, I want the kind of fresh tomatoes to come through. The aubergines in. You could use mushrooms in this as well. Have some mushrooms, this ratatouille, some people do. Already it's looking very good. I'm going to put a little bit of thyme in this, or basil if you want to. That's all these things are optional. I'm just going to put a little bit in, why not? Do it no harm, it'll add to it actually. Little white wine. You could use a little stock, chicken stock or vegetable stock if you didn't want to put wine in there, no problem. It's going to give it the juice, saucy juice. You could also, a little tip if you want a little tiny bit of brown sugar, if you want that kind of little tap sweetness. Now if you're doing that, I mean really a pinch or two of brown sugar. And using brown sugar, not white. White will be way too sweet, a bit more white wine. And then the rest of the bottle is for the cook. Now we're going to let that simmer for about 5 minutes on the back here. Now that ratatouille is, as you can see, is just, I think, perfect. The veg still has some crispy in it. It has a nice colour, as you can see. A great tip, as I always say to you, is if you are cooking, always taste your food. Taste your food. Actually, that's perfect. Doesn't need any more seasoning. The flavours, the pepper, the tomato, and the garlic's coming through, and the wine. It's a really beautiful dish. And of course, ratatouille and lamb just work. I'm doing the lamb char grilled, but you can do it, you know, on a pan if you want to. No problem. If you are using a char grill, little olive oil on the lamb cutlets. Just rub it on. And I want to mark these nicely, so I'm going to put it nicely straight on centre. You want it nice and hot. You want the char grill nice and hot. I'll go straight down here. Lovely stuff. Really good. With some spices only on this side. I'm going to put some more on the other. I should have put some spices on first. I'm using Moroccan spices here. You can go both sides, but I'm not doing that because I want it not too strong. Let's do that side. I use a blend. You got a lot of shops now. You can go in and buy your blend. You can buy a Chinese spice blend, or Indian, or aromatic. This is Moroccan. Or you can make your own spices up. Very simply. So just stick it around there. Why not? Get the flavour of the whole lot. A little bit of thyme in there. A little bit of rosemary if you want. Why not? Just put it on there for the flavour. You're talking about 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half, 2 minutes each side. Brilliant for barbecue as well, doing this. Chicken's great with this, by the way. Do chicken the same way. Steak is fine. Look at that. Really good. Stick them over. They're lovely lean lamb cutlets now, really are nice and lean. A little bit, sprinkle more spices. I don't want too spicy. I don't want to kill the flavour of the lamb. I want the lamb just to, I want you to taste the lamb and say, yes, that is lamb. You can smell the spices. The spices also are coming in there, the flavour is coming in through the lamb. I would say about a minute and a half, 2 minutes each side if you want a nice pink lamb. If you want a medium, I would say 3 to 4 minutes each side. And well done, you're talking maybe 10 minutes in total, 5 each side. A good trick, like I say, is if you're not too sure, take these now and put them on a tray and put them in the oven at about 180 for 5 minutes, and it usually works. You want well done. Do this now, and that's making them juicy. That's another tip there. As you can see, I put the oil onto the meat first and then put them on the char grill. Some people put the oil on the char grill. You have too much oil in your char grill, so always do it the other way around. You have chicken, for instance, rub your oil on the chicken and then place it on the char grill. Not too far off now. So we have our ratatouille and we have our lamb chops, and the feta cheese I'm going to add at the very last second, but it will melt with the heat of the ratatouille, and that's our dish. So what we'll do is now let's assemble it. Okay, so the ratatouille on, maybe the rosemary there. I think that's just around there. And just a little olive oil. So there we have it, spiced lamb cutlets with ratatouille and feta cheese.